What's going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. So I thought I'd do a quick reaction to this morning's big story. Gareth Southgate has stepped down as England manager after 8 years in charge of the Three Lions. He made the right decision. It's time to move on. Yes, he took us further than anybody else. 2 finals, 1 semi-final, 1 quarter-final as well. But at the end of the day, you know, we didn't win anything under him. It was the right decision to move on. He took us as far as he could. I'm not surprised. I knew it was coming. I think the FA wouldn't have sacked him, so he decided to go before he was pushed. I wasn't his biggest fan, to be honest, in terms of his technical ability as a manager. But what I will say is he did get man and management right most of the time. You know, he got on well with the players. The players seemed to like him. He had no issues with that. You know, he's good with the players. You know, I thought he was one of the boys by the looks of it. But tactically, he was so poor, you know, during his time as England. You know, he made so many decisions that cost us. We should have won something and we haven't. You know, it's really disappointing. Yes, the players need to take some responsibility as well. But I think Southgate carries a can. Unfortunately, the manager carries a can for England. It's one of the biggest jobs in world football. Probably the biggest, I would say, along with Manchester United, in my opinion. You know, you're under huge amounts of pressure to win tournaments and win trophies and everything like that. And unfortunately, Southgate didn't deliver. You know, he got us further than anybody else, but he failed. You know, this tournament just gone. He made so many terrible decisions. We played dross football. We really did. The Nations League as well was terrible. We finished bottom of our group. You know, that was awful. Those 2 games with Hungary, they were shocking. You know, we got absolutely destroyed by Hungary as well. Really was poor. And yeah, he had to go. I think he'll probably be a pundit now. I personally don't think he'll get a job in the Premier League. He's just not good enough, unfortunately. It'd be interesting to see who we get next. You know, I don't want Lee Carsley. Lee Carsley's being linked with this job. He doesn't deserve it. Yes, he's won something with the under-21s. But Southgate came from the under-21s. And look, he hasn't won anything. You know, Lee Carsley is not the man for England. He'll be another yes man, like Southgate, like Allardyce, like, you know, McLaren, all of them that have not worked. I personally would go for Eddie Howe. I think he's the right man for the job. He's done a brilliant job at Newcastle, took them into Europe. They gave it a good go. Yes, they didn't get through in their group last season, but they played really well that night with PSG when they beat PSG. That was an unbelievable result for Newcastle. He's a good man manager. He knows how to set up a team. Like I said, he done excellent at Bournemouth and he done quite well at Burnley, I think. He's a really good manager. I think we should go for him. You know, it'd be tough to get him away from Newcastle. You know, but what's the bigger job, Newcastle or England? I'd say England, personally, with all due respect to Newcastle fans. But I don't think Eddie Howe will take it. I think he'll stay at Newcastle. I don't think the FA will go for him. If we can't get Eddie Howe, then maybe go for a foreign manager like a Graham Potter, maybe. I think he's out there, you know. Yes, he had a terrible spell at Chelsea, but he done a really good job at in Norway, and then he done a good job at Brighton. You know, he was excellent for Brighton. He left Brighton too soon, in my opinion. I think he could be a valuable choice. I don't really think anybody else is in the running, really. You know, you got Mourinho, but would he take it? Probably not. And I don't think Mourinho will be a right fit for England, to be honest. But yeah, those would be the 2 people I'd look at, Eddie Howe and Graham Potter. You know, it's going to be an interesting time for England. We need to get something sorted out. We need to get a manager in who has got a good style of football, because we got so many good players. Yes, they didn't perform at this tournament. You know, a lot of that's down to them and down to Southgate. But, you know, we need to get a manager in who sets us up to win games and not go out there afraid not to lose. You know, we've got to stop doing that. The players need to step up as well. You know, you need to play with the same pride for England as you do for your clubs. It's an honour to play for England. So many players who don't go to these tournaments would love to play for England. You know, the fans go out there, as I pay extortionate amounts of money to watch England play. They should have the passion to play for England, not, you know, be cowardly and play safe, which is what Southgate done, unfortunately, during his time as England manager. But yeah, it's sad to see him go, but it's the right decision. We move on, see who they get. You know, I'll do a reaction to who the new England manager will be once it's announced. I'll be doing a reaction to Celtic as well. Celtic, look, they're going to get some players in the next few days. Could be today, could be tomorrow, who knows. But I'll do a reaction as soon as I can to that. But yeah, Southgate is gone. Good luck to him. Wish him well in his next career move. But yeah, thank you, Gareth. I wish you all the best. Yeah, that's my reaction to the news. So I'll see you in the next one, wherever that'll be. Take care. I'll see you guys again. Peace.